Previously on Their Place Prom Dreams. Hey, speaking of, I could use a second player for some practice. You interested, Kyle? Perhaps. We could finish it tomorrow. I've already completed my paper, so I can easily help you with yours. And I just realized I promised to meet all of them at lunch tomorrow. Damn! What did I get myself into? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Huh? Are they talking to me? I'm so sorry to bother you. You aren't in a hurry, right? Oh, that's the lunch bell, isn't it? Don't you have an appointment you have to make? Oh dear. Oh crud, that's right! I promised Neela I'd meet her on lunch. And Maggie. And Brooke, too. For real? All of them? Hey, what's up, Kyle? Need something? You want to look at my notes? Sure thing, dude. Who's nosy want to read? Let's see, let's have a look at yours first. Alright, so I'm not going to read this one out loud, or any of these notes, because the text is somewhat long and hard to read, so I'm just gonna skip through it. So if you want to pause the video just to read this, then feel free to do so. So I'm just gonna skip ahead. I'm of course going to read myself though. Alrighty then, let me know if you need anything else. Thank you, Randy. I love you, man. So, let's meet up with Neela first. Okay, here we are. And if you're wondering why I'm picking Neela, it's mainly because she was the girl I talked to first. So, I don't want to break my first promise to meet up with someone. So the others comes later, that's my point of view on this. And she seems like a sweet girl, so yeah, let's get to know her better. Hey there. Oh, hi Kyle. I'm so glad you made it. Why don't you take a seat? I'll show what I brought for lunch today. Okay, sure. Great. I hope you like it. Well, here it is. I woke up extra early to make it fresh for you. Ta-da! Oh, wow. This looks delicious. There's pasta and vegetables and... what else is in it? Oh, nothing special. Butter, cream, parmesan cheese. It's called pasta primavera. It's very rich and filling, even without any meat in it. Here, try some. Say ah. Ah? Well, how do you like it? Oh, it's great! Really? Oh, I'm so glad. To be honest, I was a little bit worried that you wouldn't like it. What you're talking about is fantastic. Everyone always said you were a great cook, and now I finally know why. You're making me blush. Thank you, Kyle. Hearing you enjoyed it means a lot to me. I'll need to figure out what dishes you like and cook for you some more. Oh jeez, you don't have to go through all that trouble. Oh, it would be no trouble at all, really. I love cooking for others. It's something so simple, but it can make people so happy, you know? Oh, speaking of, what kind of foods do you like? What kind of flavors? Well, I like... Oh. Actually, I do like all three of them. Let's try out savory. Savory foods, huh? Let's see. Oh, I know. Cal, have you ever had eggplant before? Eggplant? No, can't say I have. Is it good? Well, it's kind of plain on its own, but it soaks up the flavor of whatever you cook in it. Kind of like tofu. I especially like to cook it Chinese style, with garlic and soy sauce. You can't get much more savory than that, in my opinion. Huh? Wow, that actually does sound good. It is. I'd have to go get ingredients for it, but I'll have to bring some for you to try soon. Yeah, that really filled me up. I really had a wonderful time eating with you, Kyle. We should do it again soon. Yeah, we really should. I like that a lot. Thanks again for the food, Neela. I can't wait to see what you make next. I'll try my best to make it good. Anyway, I need to go get ready for 5th period. I have a presentation I need to set up for. I'll see you later, Kyle. Good luck with that. You know, everybody knows Neela for her cooking, but there's another reason she's so well liked here. She's warm, she's kind, one of the kindest people I've ever met, in fact. Honestly, I think her cooking is just an extension of her good nature. She does it because it makes others happy. I really like that about her. Not to mention, that smile of hers, just... Oh hell, I'm starting to blush, aren't I? Well, I guess if I'm feeling this way, I must be on the right track. Maybe this worked out after all. Okay, let's see. What time is it? Oh, it's not even noon. I've still got time. If I'm quick, maybe I can meet with one of the other girls too. But which one? I hate making decisions like this. Well, Maggie's not really my type. And even though... oh my gosh. And I also said earlier that I don't want to break my promises. Like, my first promise was to Neela, and my second promise was to Maggie, but... Oh my gosh, this is hard. But since I said she isn't really my type, I'm sorry, Maggie. I'm gonna meet up with Brooke instead. I'm sorry. Oh, there you are, Kyle. What took you so long? You do know the lunch period is halfway over by now, right? Sorry, Brooke. I just got held up a bit, that's all. Well, better late than never, I suppose. We still have time to go over some of your paper, even if we can't get around to all of it. Are you ready to get started? Yeah, I'm ready. Alright then, I'll pull up a chair. Now, let's move on to the next topic. Based on the personal interpretation of the text, how exactly do you think Ophelia died? She drowned, didn't she? I thought that was made pretty clear. You're thinking too literally again, Carl. That's not what I meant. We all know the manner in which she died, but the circumstances behind her death, and what is ultimately responsible, isn't quite so clearly stated. Was it a suicide like the priest implies her funeral? Or just a tragic accident? And if it was a suicide, why would she have taken her own life? Any answer could be correct, so long as you can support the answer with evidence from the text. Oh, I get it. At least, I think I get it. Great. Then, let's hear what you think. Did Ophelia intentionally drown herself, or was it an accident? I think... She drowned. Well, murder was not mentioned here. But it feels kinda stupid to like pick this option. I'm gonna go for suicide. But at the same time it could be an accident because she could have been murdered. But by who? Oh well, you know what? Let's pick the most logical. Let's... Wait, what? What am I doing? I'm confused. Well, You know what? Let's just pick suicide. I see. That does appear to be the most accepted version of the events. But I'd like to hear your personal take on it, if you don't mind. I mean, think about it. Ophelia was clearly mentally ill at that point of the story. It's not a stretch to assume she would be suicidal too. Plus, just because Lares denied it doesn't mean she couldn't have killed herself. He's grieving and probably in a lot of denial. Not to mention, the whole play keeps talking about suicide. To be or not to be. The gravediggers in the funeral scene. So, it makes more sense for Ophelia's death to be a suicide than an accident. Wow! You're a lot more astute than I gave you credit for. And that sort of reading between the lines is exactly what you should have been doing all along. Thanks. But Ophelia wasn't always mad. Something made her that way. Something that ultimately pushed her to commit suicide. Now, what do you think that something could be? Well, it could have been... Oh. Well, I think it's from an early stage in her life, so let's presume her father's death. That was probably a part of it, yes? I would give you some violets, but I read it all when my father died. In other words, when Polonius died, a part of Ophelia did as well. But remember what she also sang about during that scene. By Jis and by Saint Charity, alack and fire for shame, young men will do it, if it come to it. By they are to blame. Now, it sounds to me like she's blaming Hamlet for something. Perhaps for breaking her heart. Oh, yeah, that sounds a good point too. But that fact that you could decipher as much out of some very difficult text is fairly impressive. You seem to have more of a scholarly side than I thought. Jeez, you make me sound like some kind of brilliant philosopher or something. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but you're definitely more insightful than you give yourself credit for. If you made the effort, I'm sure you would go on to do great things. Thanks. Well, I think that should give you more than enough material to flesh out your paper. Did you have any more questions for me? No, I think I'm good. Thanks, Brooke. You know, for helping me out. Anytime, Cal. It really was a pleasure talking to someone who understands even an ounce of the bar's work. Most of the students I tutor complain about how difficult it is. And finding someone willing to have an intelligent conversation about it is tough, to say the least. Let's try to do this again before the end of the year, Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, here's hoping you finish the paper on time. See you later, Kyle. Whoa, damn, how my face gets so red all of a sudden. Maybe it was the way she could make even Shakespeare sound interesting, or the way she called me insightful. Most guys in my class would kill to have someone like Brooke even give them the time of day, and yet she gave it to a boring guy like me. Do I really have the brain she's looking for? Can I really keep up with someone so, well, brilliant? To be honest, the idea is a little bit intimidating, but I've gotta admit, it's more than a little exciting too. That's the bell. Fifth period is just about to start. I better get to social studies. Sorry, Maggie. I guess we're not going to get to practice together after all. Yeah, I'm sorry, Maggie. Maybe I have the chance to, like, go and give her an apology for not meeting up. Yeah, let's visit the gym. Let's say sorry to her. Maggie, are you here? Alright, worker bees. Since the gym's going to be out of commission for the next few days, I decided the worker routine should be replaced by some good old-fashioned manual labor. Oh, come on, don't be that way. You'll be helping out your fellow students by setting up prom for them. Have a little school spirit. Oh, Kyle. I almost didn't see you there. You need something. Maggie. Last I saw her, she was headed out the back door near the dumpsters. She was pretty mad that she couldn't use the gym to practice in today. Oh man, okay, the back door? Wait. Okay, these are bathrooms. Let's go here. Maggie! Maggie? Maggie? Where is she? Maggie, you haven't killed yourself or anything, right? A dumpster, it smells. A dumpster, it also smells. Okay. I guess she left. She's definitely not here. I'm sorry, Maggie, can I... The area is littered with trash, cans, bottles, and other junk. Yeah. Okay. Okay, nothing but trash. What is this? Okay, everything around her is just trash. I guess that's a bottle. Alright, yeah, I can't find Maggie. I'm sorry, Maggie. I feel bad now. But, let's go to class. Ah, there you are. It seems like you've been cutting it awfully close to the bell these past few days. Try to arrive for class in a more timely fashion from now on, Sorry, Mrs. Tachibana. I'll try harder next time. Alright then, on to our discussion. Who here can tell me the name of the current president of Russia? Anyone? The afternoon goes by as usual. Social studies, English, 3D art, study hall. But this time, I'm finding it hard to concentrate on my schoolwork. Is it the stress of trying to decide between 3 different girls? Well, yeah, a little bit. I was never very good at decision making after all. But even with that stress, I also feel a bit excited. Wait, that sounded gross. Maybe hopeful is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, hopeful that maybe things will turn out alright. That maybe, this time, I'll have better luck with love. And after the way my last relationship ended, it's a welcome feeling, that's for sure. There, I think that ought to do it. Yeah, another English paper finished, and thanks to Brooke, I was even able to meet the pitch requirement. And now that that's done, I should probably go talk to Randy. He don't want to stay this update on the whole prom date situation. Not that I'm anywhere close to making a decision. Seriously, how am I supposed to make a choice like that? Flip a coin? Well, I guess I'll cross that bridge soon enough. I need to get going. Well, hey, if it ain't Mr. Casanova himself. So, how'd it go? Spare me no details. I'm dying to know. Talk about getting straight to the point. I had a feeling that would be the first thing out of his mouth. Alright, just let me start from the beginning, will you? Wow, Carl, you sure know how to put on the charm, don't you? Though, it sounds like you had to stand up poor Maggie to make it all work out. Yeah, still feel kinda bad about that. Hey now, don't sweat it too much, you did your best, right? I'm sure she'll understand. I think you might be hoping for too much. Well, the point is, you're one step closer to the goal, Kyle. You've got to know Neela and Brooke a bit better. Now all you've got to do is make a choice and get your prom proposal ready. What? Already? But that's... moving way too fast. Yeah, I know, you can't make a romance work out in just a few days. But we're not talking about getting married here. Prom is literally at the end of the week. If you're gonna make your move, it's gotta be now. Jeez, Randy, way to put on the pressure. I'm just trying to help, man. Sometimes a little pressure is necessary to get the ball rolling. Anyway, I'm not gonna try and tell you who you should ask, but I'll be honest with you. It would probably be bad form to try and ask Maggie after what happened today. If I were you, I'd try to focus on one of the other two. Easier said than done. Seriously, how the heck am I supposed to make a choice like this? I don't know, go home and sleep on it some. Maybe you'll make up your mind after a good night's rest. In the meantime, I'll brainstorm some ideas for what you can pop the question. About prom, I mean. After all, what kind of a wingman would I be if I didn't help see this through to the end? Alright, I'll try. You're really invested in this whole thing, aren't you? I guess I should be a little more grateful. Don't sweat it. What are friends for? See you tomorrow, Kyle. Alright. See you later, man. You know, I wonder where Claire is. I mean, the blonde girl from before. Her name was Claire, right? Like, am I going to get to know her better, or is she just a side character? No idea. We'll figure it out, but for now, let's leave school. It's been a great day. Well, it's been a stressful day because, the dates, you know. But we'll see where this goes. I still have to decide between Neela and Brooke. Another long school day over, but it feels like the hardest part's only just begun. Right now, I've got to make my choice. I know, it's totally first world problems, and it's not gonna be the worst choice I'll ever have to make. But, if I'm gonna be honest, I've never been good at making decisions. In fact, you could say indecision and avoidance are some of my worst qualities. Should I ask Neela, or should I ask Brooke? I enjoyed being with both of them. I could easily see myself going to prom with either one of them. Damn it! I still can't decide! Maybe I can get a fresh perspective in the morning. Maybe then, I can actually bring myself to choose.